Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're going to be playing one of the scenarios from Tales from the Loop, the board game. The scenario we're playing is the Light Fantastic. Now this is a 1 week scenario, so I've got, oh, this is not in the right spot. So there you go, I've got until the end of the first week to complete this scenario. You can see if I don't, it's an automatic loss. All right, so the Light Fantastic. Last night you all saw lilac lights in the sky, shining down on the islands like a gigantic disco ball. This morning, nothing is the same. Out in the street, cars are driving in the wrong direction and grown-ups behave weirdly. So the rumor set that we're going to be trying to investigate the most is going to be with this sun symbol. All right, we're starting with diary card L1. We'll read that in a second. We have two machines out. Fire Guard is here at D4. And because of that location, he's not nearby a open area, so he is on alert. And then the Parhoofer is at C6 and is on the routine side of their response card. All right, we have two event locations. B, the Gravitron Echoes. Once per round, any one kid can spend one time here to remove one face-down rumor card and replace it with the top one from the draw pile if there are no duplicate locations already on the board. And then we've got the Old Astronomer. Once per round, any one kid can spend one time here to roll the purple test to get an extra time the next day. Failure means becoming upset. So neither of my kids... in fact, Sasha has the dull trait, so the purple trait is his weakness. Nils doesn't go one way or the other with the purple trait. So if Nils ends up getting some items, some purple items, then maybe that'd be something that we'd look at using. But for now, that one probably is going to be something we're not going to use too much. We have 10 random VHS tape rumor cards, and then all of the Sun rumor cards, and then the school cards are the VHS tape, which I think all of the school cards that come with the base game are the VHS, so there must be maybe expansions or something, different sets. Okay, so let's read the diary card. Grown-up craze. Emma's mom was standing on the front lawn barking like a dog this morning. The kids have no chores. Oh, no chores in this game. So let's actually get rid of the two chores that I picked so we don't have to worry about that. Also remove the marker from the favor track on the character boards. Oh, so we're not using favor either. That's interesting. So as you can tell, I've never played this scenario before. This is all going to be new for me. So we're going to be experiencing this. I didn't want to go into it with any knowledge of how it worked because I kind of wanted it to be as if, we're playing it together for the first time. All right. So no, we don't have to deal with favor. We don't have to deal with chores. Place as many grown-up tokens on the board as the number of kids, one per location, starting with M. Okay, all right, so... Oh, I see. So we'll put them on M and J because it's a one per location for the number of kids. We've got two kids. All right, so here are the grown-up tokens, and we'll put them on M and J. So M is right here at the school, all right? And then J is right there. Put card L2 into play, then flip this card. So there's card L2. Parenting 101. I saw the paperboy being chased by a woman with an electric hand mixer shouting she'd fix his hair. Kids do not have to go home for dinner, cannot gain or lose favor, cannot be grounded, and the car ride action is not available. Each school phase, the removed grown-up tokens are placed again, one per empty location in the order MJ. Okay. If Insight reaches 5, put card L3 into play. If Enigma reaches 12, the kids can't control the parents' fail to stop the mind craze, and lose the game. All right, so we got to remember when insight reaches 5, that's when the L3 comes in. 12 for Enigma, we lose the game. All right, time for dinner. Dad got into the car, dressed in his pajamas, and then drove straight through the neighbor's hedge. The grown-up tokens are crazy parents ambling about the islands. The kids now have to parent their parents. A kid can stand in the same location as any parent and spend time to send them home. Place the grown-up token to the side of the board. In the end phase, if all parents have been removed, gain 2 insight. Otherwise, instead, raise Enigma by 2. If Enigma reaches 4, flip this card. It doesn't say anything about not starting at the school. So I think we still start at the school. Let's draw a school card. All right, and the school event is, let's see, we've got updated protocols. Apparently kids keep provoking them, so something had to be done. Machines become alert no matter where they are. So the Parhoofer is alert now. All right, so machine actions, obviously it's the first card, so firmware update doesn't do anything because but we do have a firmware update icon, so we're halfway there. Movement, okay, so the Parhoofer does not move. The Fire Guard will move down and over. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Let's move these over so you can kind of see them. All right, and then I think obviously sending the parents home is an important part of figuring all this out. So we have, by the way, Nils is the first player technically right now. So Nils will spend 1 time. It takes 1 time, right? A kid can stand in the same location as any parent, spend 1 time to send them home. Okay. So that parent is going to go home. And then let's have Sasha move up here. And he'll deal with that parent here in a second. Technically speaking, you don't really have to go back and forth. You can kind of do the actions as you see fit. And sometimes I might do that, but right now we're going to go back and forth just for the fun of it. We're going to we're going to, what's it called? Scout. We're going to scout this. This is M. Okay, so this is one. You see it has the sun icon there. So this is one that we want to, we'll actually get insight for completing this one. But it requires the purple test. And Sasha can't help with it. Nils would only roll 3 dice right now for that. We'll see. Sasha is going to send this parent home. All right, so we got the parents taken care of. We're going to have Nils go ahead and check this one out because he's adjacent, so he can check it out. Flip that over. This is a videotape one, but it is one that he'd be good at. And success, you smile, chew, and swallow. It's impressive. Gain 1 extra time next round. That would be useful. And he probably doesn't need any help completing that one. What do we want Sasha to do? The combos are toe and power for the Fire Guard and the Parhoofer, so let's keep that in mind. Sasha is going to take a bus ride up to here. All right. Nils will walk down, will walk down to here. Sasha will scout C. Okay, here's a good one. Oh, this is perfect. The blue is, Sasha's clever, so the blue is exactly what we want him to be doing. So here we go. We're going to now have Nils complete, or try to complete, chew on this. If you swallow it whole, I'll do your homework for you. So if it's from a store in the city, it can't be dangerous, right? Is that a scorpion tail? Okay, a bet is a bet. Just bite down and swallow. If I had the chemicals combo, then I would just pass it. I don't. So this is the heart. That is what Nils is strong in. So we'll roll 5 dice. Oh my goodness. If we fail it, we gain 1 enigma. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to... See, I gain 1 time for passing it, but then I'll have locked a time over here because I have to get a condition to push. So we're just going to fail it. We'll fail this one. It's the first one, so no big deal. So that gains us 1 enigma. Sasha is going to try to have better luck with Nightlight. It seems like the lilac light is trying to shine in on your friend's sleeping parents through their window. Maybe you can find a mirror to reflect the light back up into the sky. All right, so he's going to roll 5. There we go. We actually got 2 successes that time. Success. You hear howling from the clouds and then something falls from the sky. Gain an item. Nice. We got a baseball bat. It fell from the sky. Combined with bike clothes and glue. All right, well, we will definitely give this to Sasha or to Nils next time since Nils has the bike. And because that was the rumor set, we are going to gain an insight. All right, they each have 1 time left. Well, I know what. We'll have Sasha scout this one right here. Okay, that's good. I mean, the skill's not great, but it's the correct rumor set. So Sasha's out of stuff. So I guess I don't think there's really much Nils can do. Yeah, not really. So see, maybe I should have pushed that test because then Nils could rest right now. No, he'd be out of time. Anyway, okay. Well, we'll just leave Nils where he is. All right. So, end of phase. Did the kids get home for dinner? We're not doing that this time. Move injured condition. Nobody's injured. Resolve chores. Not applicable. Check diary cards for end of phase conditions. All right. So, insight's not at 5. Enigma's not at 12. At the end of the phase, all parents have been removed, so we gain 2 insight. That gets us up to 3. Not quite enough to flip this card yet. But that is the end of the round. So Sasha becomes first player. That scoots up to Tuesday, and they are back at school. All right, so let's see. We've got 2. Yeah, put them at school. Yep. Check diary card for school phase triggers. Each school phase, the removed grown-up tokens are placed again once per empty location in the order listed. MJ. So once per empty location. Does that just mean empty of grown-ups? No, it must mean empty of grown-ups. If that's not right, let me know. But here, we're going to put them on M and J. The only thing with that is that it seems like it's going to be fairly simple. Of course, things are going to change once this reaches 5. So we'll just keep doing that. Okay. All right, replenish the time pool. Slide the remaining room cards to the right. Draw a school card. All right, so there is a firmware update, but that doesn't happen quite yet. Okay, so draw the school card. And it is the number of players -2, so we still have to draw 1. So 1 does come out. That's E, which is right here. All right. The school event is detention. No more talk about squirrel eating dinosaurs. Try talking yourself out of it or spend 1 favor. Well, we can't spend favor, so Sasha. Oh no, Sasha's the first player. Sasha will have to make a purple test, but that he is dull, so that's no good. But Nils, can Nils help? No, this symbol means only Sasha, so we have to get a success with just this right here, which means, by the way, I love looking at this chart here so I can see how bad my odds are. With just 2 dice, I only have a 31% chance of succeeding, and I failed. What happens if I fail? Your teacher is stern, spend 1 time. Okay, I'm fine with that, because if I push, I'm going to spend a time to gain a condition, and then I might fail anyway. Because the chances of getting it on a second shot are still only 50-50. So, all right, so spend 1 time. All right, so now firmware, reset all hacked machines if there are 2 firmware icons. Well, no machines are hacked, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's move them. The Parhofer stays where it is. The fire guard moves again. Oh, no, fire guard can't move there because that's... So he was here, moved there, and then can't move into a C sector, so it just stays right there. All right. Let's see. This one is going to stay alert. The Parhofer is going to go back to its routine response. So which one do we have right here? That's location M, right? Well, first off, Nils will go ahead and send that parent home. I think we're going to try to hack the Parhofer with Sasha to move over here and see what this is. So Sasha will spend 1 time to move up here. We're using a bus movement. Nils will spend 1 time to go here, and oh wait, hold on, back up. Come back down here. Before Sasha did that move, so let's just back it all the way up. So, all right. Sasha at the beginning of the round gave this baseball bat to Nils. Pretty sure you can do a trade in between, like at the beginning of the round. I think. That might be wrong, but I feel like I remember reading that. I'm not going to take the time to look it up. I'm going to say at the beginning of a round, I have a free trade action amongst all the kids. Okay. Somebody let me know if I'm making that up. So Nils has the bat now, which means he's got the combo of hit and run. Okay. So now Sasha moves up here. Whoa, sorry about that. All right, so Sasha moved up there. Now Nils is going to follow, but not using a buzz action. Nils will go here first, spend the time to send that parent home, and then 1 more time to get up here. All right, so now Sasha's going to try to hack the Parhofer. So let's look at this. Hacking. So decide who will participate and who will be the hacker. Sasha's going to be the hacker. Each participant must spend a minimum of 1 time. So there's 1 from Sasha, 1 from Nils, who's going to help. Together, the participants must spend a total amount of time equal to or more than the target machine's number of firewalls. So they have spent 2, all right? And we're trying to do this without scouting the machine. Okay. All right, so here we go. We got to draw the first. Okay, I'm not looking at the bowl. So see, this is where scouting would have been really helpful, because if we knew that was the first one, then maybe we would have made Nils be the lead hacker. Oh, no. Any of the participants can make the roll. Oh, okay. All right. So any of the participants can make the roll. So Nils is definitely making this roll. And Sasha is helping. We need one more die. So this is going to be 6 dice. Oh, let's bring out the hack token. Just okay. There we go. We got success, 2 successes actually. So then we move on to the next one. All right, I'm not looking. Oh, it goes to alert mode. All right. And now we have to do, green and then purple. So we'll definitely have Nils be the one doing this again. So green is going to be 3 dice for Nils, plus 1 for Sasha helping, plus 1 for the bike. All right. Oh, so I made this a little hard on myself, just a little bit. Parhoofer, whenever it's scouted or hacked, all firewalls get placed immediately. So anyway, that's what this text right here says. It's predictable. All right. Oh, we got success again for the green, but now we got to do purple. And the problem with that is it's 3, and Sasha can't help, and Nils doesn't have anything else to help, so just rolling 3. There we go. Oh, no. All right, so we are going to push that for sure. So Nils will become exhausted. Nothing. No. Okay. Failed hack attempt. That goes there, which means the Parhoofer will stay. Now, if you fail, let me see. I believe if unsuccessful, the hack attempt is aborted and all participants suffer consequences as if having failed in a void test. All right. So that means backup call, move the closest, so this, to an adjacent nearby sector and immediately try to avoid it. Actually, we'll put it here. So now we have to try to avoid it. Sasha will avoid it. So the avoid for that is the blue test, outsmart it. So Sasha's trying to avoid with Nils' help. Success. And then Nils will try to avoid with Sasha's help. That's only going to be 4 dice. Oh, no. Let's see. Tagged and bagged. Lose 1 favor as you are registered in the system. Well, we don't have to worry about favor. So actually, that doesn't do anything. It does block me, but I didn't come from anywhere. I think though I have to go back to an adjacent space or something like that. Yeah, I have to move back to another open adjacent space, so we'll just move back to here. All right, so a little bit of a rough time there, especially for Nils. Sasha still has 3 more time. It's gonna use 2 time. I want to get one. I want to try to get this rumor. It's gonna be a bit of a long shot. Oh wait, no. So that would be 1 time, but then it takes 2 time to move into a restricted area from an open area. Man, not a lot of good options here. Well, you know, let's scout. We're gonna scout. We're gonna scout the fire guard. So it's gonna show us its first 2. Ah, all right. Well, we don't want to mess with that guy. Oh wait, no, we're doing. He's alert. So actually, we're doing the bottom, which is better. We are going to try to hack him. We will try to hack him. So the heart symbol will be 3. Got it. Sorry, it's actually down here. All right, and then we got to do the light bulb, the intelligence symbol. Got it. All right, and one more intelligence symbol. No, we're gonna push. Got it. All right, and then we have one more firewall. What is that? That is the default firewall, which I think is going to be okay. Well, let's see. The default firewall. Call HQ. Keep your cool. So we gotta pass that and that. All right. So the heart is just 3. Here we go. I can't believe. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right. And then a light bulb again. Got it. Right there. All right, so we hacked it. Okay, so wait. If all active firewalls are hacked, the machine itself is hacked and comes under the control of the hacker. So it moves here. It's going to follow me around until... Now, that might have been for nothing because now we're at the end of the turn. So we'll see. I'm hoping that it stays. There just wasn't a whole lot else I could do. I'm going to rest, which will get exhausted unlocked. So we'll have that back. All right. So that is the end of the round. All right. All the parents were off the board. So this goes up to 5 insight. So now a couple things happened. When it reached 4, this card flips over. It's spreading. Oh no, now both of them are running around naked in the street. Mom, Dad, come back here. Use more grown-up tokens in school phase as Enigma is raised. So once Enigma hits 4, we'll have +1 token, 8, and then 10 each get +1 token. A kid can stand in the same location as any parent and spend 1 time to send them home. Place the grown-up token on the side of the board. At the end phase, if all parents have been removed, gain 2 insight. Otherwise, gain 2 Enigma. All right, then when it reached 5, we're going to put card L3 into play. It's a bird. It's watching the skies. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's once per turn, each kid may spend 1 time at H, the old astronomer, to search the sky for the strange lilac disco light and raise insight by 1. If insight reaches 8, the kids find out that a kid in their class may know something, spend time at Stenhamra to convince him to talk. If successful, by the way, this is using one of these symbols. If successful, flip this card. If the test is a failure, become injured. So we got to get insight to 8 first. We're at 5, though, so we're doing good. That puts Nils back as first player, and we're on Wednesday. Put all the kids at the school, and this guy comes with me. Diary cards for school face triggers. So M and J for the grown-ups. And Nils still has the exhausted one locked. All right, rumor cards to the right. Draw a school card. Oh, no. Okay, so look, we've got to put out 2 rumor cards, which means this one, the one at M, is going to go away. N and K. Okay, those are both close to us, so that's good at least. But because one got bumped off, that raises Enigma by 2. Is there anything? Enigma at 12. So Enigma's at 3, so we still don't have to put an additional grown-up out, so we're good there. Okay. All right. Oh, and look. Oh, good. So this one did not have the firmware update on it, so we don't have to. That means this guy's going to stay hacked at least this round and at least the next round. So we're good there. I'll just put this just as a reminder that he's hacked. Let's see here. Draw rumor cards, place rumor tokens, resolve the school card event. We've got maintenance. Mom had to work late yesterday. Some kind of machine update is supposed to go out today. For each machine, discard the first firewall on the firewall track. All right, well, I don't know that even really matters for the fire guard, but that's gone. And then the Parhoofer, his is gone as well. Firmware, we already saw that firmware is not going to get updated. Movement. All right, so the Parhoofer moves here. And it's alert state. Normally the Parhoofer, this guy, again, I don't think it matters while he's hacked, but the Parhoofer normally would flip back to routine, but because of the failed hack attempt, it stays alert. We need to keep working on Insight. Sending the parents off the board has been a huge part of that. I'm actually going to have Nils go ahead and rest. Well, you know what? We'll see. Let's see. Maybe not. First, let's have Nils get rid of the parent here. That parent goes home. We're going to have Sasha be the one to go up here. All right. And, oh, wait, but Sasha's got access to the fire guard. But, yeah, Sasha's going to be the one to go up here. Fire guard follows him. Okay. And now he has to avoid the Parhoofer. We'll use the blue test, which means 5 dice. Are you kidding me? Let's push it. Well, what happens if we fail? Oh, nothing actually. Nothing happens because it just calls for backup, but the only backup I've already hacked. So, yeah, so we're good. All right. Then Sasha will spend one time to send that parent home. All right, so we're good there. Now let's have Nils walk down here and let's scout. We'll scout this one first. All right, so decoy. No, we don't have the decoy tag, but we do have a bike, which would make our dice pool 4 instead of 3. You know what? Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and have Nils try to succeed at Oral's bus. Why is the school bus filled with farm animals? You can act as a decoy to distract the bus driver as your friends release the animals. All right, so we will roll 4. It's 3 plus 1 for the lowrider bike. Got a success. Success. So this is the right rumor set. So insight goes up 1. That puts us at 6. 2 pigs follow you around. Put 2 counters by the conditions section. When taking a condition, you may discard a counter instead. Oh, that's cool. I think we'll go ahead and just finish off Nils real quick. I'm going to rest to go ahead and free up exhausted. And that'll be all of Nils' turn. All right, so now let's see what Sasha's going to do. The fire guard has 2 movement. We're going to use machine movement. All right, so the fire guard actually picks up Sasha. All right, and let's see. I have to be in this sector here, and then we can move 2 sectors. So we'll go 1, 2, and then it drops Sasha off here. So you can see how that is way more efficient than normal movement with the kid. So Sasha will then scout this. So that's E. Explosive. Sasha's going to go ahead. Wow, man, just rolling just 3 dice. Oh, but you know what? Even if I fail at F, even if I fail at it, I will gain an item anyway. So that's not, I will become scared. That kind of sucks. But we'll deal with that. All right. And we have a chance to push as well. All right. So we're going to try to do gladiators ready. You are building what? Dome to have humans and robots fight each other. You can try to prove yourself as a gladiator in the arena. So rolling 3. Oh, wait. Explosive. Power. Toe. No. Okay. All right. So here we go. Rolling 3. Nope. Sasha will push. Got it. Nice. So that's 1 insight. That puts us at 7 insight. You claim your reward from the arena. Draw 2 items and discard 1. Very nice. So let's see. We've got the trick bike. All right. Oh, look at this. Combines with cables, which I have the serial cable for the tow keyword. Okay, so that's a possibility. Then let's see. The other one is the pocket knife combined with nothing. Now, the advantage to pocket knife, though, is that we know this one locked in is the yellow test, which pocket knife will then give me an advantage there. But I like the idea of having the combo, so I'm going to take the trick bike. And that's the round. Okay, so let's see. Move, yeah, got that. Okay, check diary cards for end phase. So, end phase, we get 2 for all the parents being removed. So that puts us at 9 insight, which means we can start doing watching skies. And now, let's see, I feel like there was something else. Maybe it was just this. Okay, so, yeah. So we're at 9 insight. So now we can start trying to take this test at the school. Okay, that's good. All right. And that means we are moving into Thursday. All right, so kids move back to the school. Got to put 2 parents out. We're just barely, we have 3 enigmas, so we're fine. We don't have to put out 3 parents. We put out just 2. M and J. Replenish the pools. So Sasha only has 5 time because he is exhausted. Nils is back up to 6 time. Rumor cards slide down. Let's draw the school card, and we're going to put out 2 new rumor cards. So we've got C, which is right here, and D, which is here. Oh, that's a ways over there. All right, so the school event, bus breakdown. A weird-looking bird ran across the road and made me swerve into the barn. The bus is unavailable this turn. No one can take the bus ride action. All right, so just so I don't forget that, these out on the bus stops. Because that is definitely exactly the type of rule I would normally have trouble remembering. Firmware. All right, well, we know the last one didn't have it, so no firmware update. We still have the fire guard hacked. Movement. Check the school card to determine the movement. So the Parhofer goes here. Let's see. Parhofer will also go back to routine now as well, so that's good. Oh. First thing we need to do is we need to work on this test. I'm actually going to give the baseball bat back to Sasha. All right. And the reason for that is Nils's weakness, or Nils's weakness is that he's weak, which is the yellow weakness. So giving that to Sasha will help with this. And actually, first Nils is going to send this parent home, and we'll go ahead and have Nils move up here. Oops, sorry about that, Sasha. And send that parent home as well. All right. So now Sasha is going to take the back up. Nils is not going to do any of that stuff. We'll do that after Sasha tries this test, because Nils is going to stand here and help Sasha with the test. That's the smart move. Okay, so Sasha is going to take this test. And it starts off with 3 for the yellow test, plus he's got the baseball bat. All right. And then we've got Nils there, so that's... Oh, no, Nils can't help with the test. Oh, my gosh. Because yellow is his weakness. Okay. So forget I said any of that stuff. So it's just going to be 4. Got it. Right there. Okay. It costs one time. Yep, got that. If successful, flip this card. Magnetrine ship. Yeah, all right. I can tell you a thing or two about the odd lights. You see, my older brother and his friends stole a ship and some strange gadget from the lab at the cooling towers. Place the Magnetrine ship standee at E4. This is the strange ship. Scout the ship to gain 1 insight. The ship movement during machine movement, or the ship moves during machine movement, and after each scout action, it can be in the same sector as a machine. Roll a die to determine its movement, and then put card L4 and L5 into play. All right, there are no more L cards, so we might be nearing the end here. I hope so, because we're running out of week. Lab monkeys. I checked out the lab, and the scientists are climbing lampposts in the parking lot and eating bananas, so should be easy enough, right? Spend time at the Bona Towers, which is E right here, to get into the lab and find the blueprints for the strange mind device. The kids must get past the crazy scientist. If they succeed, flip this card. If they fail, raise Enigma by 1 and discard this card. Oh, wow. Okay. Join the joyride. They fly over the islands at night, firing that light gadget at people's houses. When the kids have 12 insight, so we're at 9 right now. When the kids have 12 insight, they can jump onto the Magnetrine ship when it is nearby and try to defeat its crew of teenagers. Any number of kids may perform a special hack action together against 3 firewalls. Start in the alert mode and redraw any default firewalls. If the attempt fails, raise Enigma by 1. All participating kids become upset and the Magnetrine ship moves. Keep the placed firewalls. If successful, flip this card. All right, so basically we got to get to 12 insight, and then we can take on the Magnetrine ship. All right, but I want to see what's inside this lab. So Sasha is going to go on a machine ride, and the machine can transport up to 3 other players, or up to 3 characters total. So, oh, but do we leave the parents out? Nils is going to spend 3 time total. That gets rid of this parent, moves here, and sends that parent home too. And then Sasha will spend 1 time to move up here. The machine moves with them. And then Sasha will spend 1 time for the machine ride action. Machine will step out into this sector and then go 1, 2, and drop them off at the Bona Towers. Now in there we have this, but we're going to do the intelligence check. So that's going to be, Nils has 5 automatically, +1 for, I'm sorry, not Nils. Sasha has 5, +1 for Nils helping. Whew, that was close, but we got it. All right. If you succeed, flip this card. The Lilac Disruptor. Look right here. It looks like this thing can be easily turned off. The kids have found out how the mind-altering device works. They gain 3 insight. That puts us at 12. While this card is in play, the Magnetrine ship's response mode starts in routine mode instead of alert. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right. Now, Nils is here. So we're going to scout this. It's D right here. Nils has a better shot. Wait, is that is adjacent? Yeah, it is adjacent. Okay. Nils has a better shot at that than he does this this one. This one he'd only roll 2 dice. This one he'll roll 3. So Nils is going to walk over there. Once you're in a restricted area, it doesn't cost. It only costs 1 to keep moving. So he's going to move there and then try to complete this test. Problem is he cannot push. It's just going to have to be based off this roll. Here we go. God, fail. All right, so Enigma goes up 1. That means an extra parent's going to be out on the board. Robotic Sentinel. The guard algorithm seems simple enough. I bet we can catch it in a logic loop. The newer models are not as easily fooled, but the old ones, which haven't updated, can be tricked with wordplay, but we failed that. The tamper alarm goes off. All machines become alert. All right, but it's the end of the round anyway, so not a huge problem there. Gain 2 insight. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter now that because now the only thing we're going to be doing is trying to jump onto that. We've basically got 2 rounds to get onto the Magnetrine ship and deal with it. And yeah, now it's Friday. All right, so kids go back to school. It's going to follow them. Oh, this is gone. School phase. We got to put 3 parents out now. It's going to be at M, J. We probably are going to ignore the parents from this point forward, I think. M, J, and C. Replenish pool. All right, and draw the school card. Oh. All right, so we're losing that rumor because we got to draw 2. What was that? E, which is here. J and L. And that means this goes up to 6. Ugh. All right. So flea market. Oh, I haven't been going back and forth. Let's see. So Nils was first player Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Nils is first player Friday. All right. Each kid may spend one favor or try to charm. Oh, this is for each kid. Yeah, that's right. That's what that symbol means. Both of them are going to have to do this. Can't spend favor or try to charm the peddlers into giving them something cool. All right, so we just have to try to charm them. Nils will go first. I'm pretty sure that means nobody can help as well. Yeah. No one can help. So, Nils, failure. Do I want to push? Failure. No luck today. Okay, so pushing would just possibly give me an item, but we're okay. And then Sasha rolls 2. Nothing. Okay. No big deal there. Oh, check it out. The machine does not get a firmware update, so we're good there. All right. And then movement. Parhofer goes up 1. All right. And it becomes routine. Okay. All right. So what we need to do is get onto there. If we scout it, it's going to move. So we probably should just try to hack it. And we'll definitely do machine movement to get over there, just because it'll cost 1 instead of 2. So Sasha will have the machine move here, and they'll come along for the ride. Yeah, we're going to ignore the parents for the rest of the game, I think. All right, and it's got to be, we're going against 3 firewalls, so Nils will do 2 time and Sasha 1 time. And let's see what the first firewall is going to be. Of course. So we were doing the routine side, but because of this symbol, we have to do the alert side now. All right. Let's see. So Sasha will be the one who tries this initially. Who tries this roll for the strength symbol here. It's going to get 1 extra because of the baseball bat. Oh, no. We'll push. That's going to make him upset, though. Okay, well, we got it. We got it. So that's good. Now for the purple symbol, Nils will roll, but it's got to be 3 dice. Oh, he got it. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, no, so that's a default symbol, so we have to redraw because there's no card to refer to. Okay, so this time we'll have Sasha roll for the blue, and Nils will be helping, so that's 6 dice total. Right there, we got a success. So now for the purple, it will be Nils by himself because Sasha can't help with that. Nils is going to push, but fortunately does not get a condition because he has 2 of these. Oh my God. So he fails. All right, so if the attempt fails, raise Enigma by 1. That puts it at 7. All participating kids become upset. Sasha's already upset, so Sasha becomes scared. Nils, fortunately, has 1 more of those. And the magazine ship moves. 5. It's going to go boom, boom. Oh, nice. All right. Well, that's not so bad. Okay. Keep the place firewall. So these are the firewalls we have to deal with. Oh, that's so bad. But I mean, that's just this is what it's come down to. All right, well, we got to try again, and fortunately, it's right there, so we can. All right, so Nils will spend 2 times. Sasha will spend his last time. All right, so Sasha will roll for this first one. Got it with that one right there. All right. And then for the purple, Nils will roll. Got it. Oh, let's pull out one of these, by the way, just so it's easier to keep track. So that was that. So now we're here. So Sasha will roll with Nils' help. So that's 6 dice. Got it right there. We're really cutting this close every time. And now Nils, again, by himself. Just 3 dice. Got it. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. So now we get our 3rd firewall. Oh, this is the best we could have asked for. Both of our strengths. Which means 6 dice for each of them. 5 because it's a strength, plus the help from the other one. All right, so first, Sasha. Got it right there. And now, Nils. Yes. All right, got 2 of them, actually. Okay. All right, so if successful, flip this card. Kids in charge. Get off my ship, you filthy scum. The kids have thrown off the joyriding teenagers and broken the mysterious lilac mind ray device. It's time for a nice family dinner with annoying dad jokes and inquisitive questions. The kids win the game. Oh, wow. So that's really cool. That's actually, it's only my 2nd time playing the game, so there's probably some rules in there that I didn't quite get right. Please let me know if you saw any. That always helps me, improve my game for the future. That was really interesting. I really enjoy how these cards bring the story forward. There's not a ton of text in the game, but enough where you do feel the story. That's really cool. These rumor cards are always interesting because you're trying to gauge how much time you need to spend on them to make sure that you're not knocking them off the track, because then you're increasing enigma when you do that. But then you need that time also to do other things in the game. Hacking this guy was huge. I didn't focus on hacking very much in the previous game I played where I lost, but that machine ride movement is really, really important, as it turns out, especially for being able to get over to this side of the islands. This was a really, really cool scenario, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying some more out. I need to play Bottom Up again. That's the intro scenario, but it's 2 weeks long, so I feel like the intro scenario should have been a 1 week long scenario, because it just felt, when you're trying to learn this game, it's not super intuitive, some of the stuff, and there's enough things here that are different from what you're used to in a lot of board games that it takes a minute. And so having that 2 week scenario to begin with really took a while. Really fun time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my instructional video as well. We're going to be doing a quick how to play and gameplay of Streets coming up real soon. And then we've got all kinds of great stuff coming up. Anno 1800, Waste Nights, Nemo's War, Perdition's Mouth, Australia. All that stuff is coming very soon. Until next time, for Board Online, Board Offline.